Hello everyone, welcome to the HearthStone Weekly, bringing you the top decks, bringing you the top cards. Without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So, first things first, Blizzard's patch, so to speak. I'm just going to be talking about the competitive stuff, because that's what everyone wants to hear, is the competitive stuff. If you want the full rundown, go check it out on the website. I will link it in the description. Anyway, we'll be going over the notable changes to Illidan and Onyxia, and then the addition of Shield Bass, Savannah High Main, and Farsight. So, Illidan, yes, I can't find a picture of Illidan in its new form. It's on Cockatrice, but I can't find it. Just can't find it. You can't copy paste it. I have no idea. Old Illidan, both players discard 3, draw 3. It was interesting. Not very playable, but interesting. Okay. Now, 6 mana, 7/6, summon a 2/1 Flame of Asnoth every time you play a card. That's amazing. It was very, very good in the tournament. It was amazing before the tournament and testing. One of the best legendaries we have right now. You should totally play this card, by the way. Just if you hadn't already got the message there. Onyxia, the most disgusting token generator we've ever seen. The old Onyxia was terrible. Just bad. What am I supposed to say? Just bad. New Onyxia, 9 mana, 8/8, that's the same. Battle Cry, summon 1/1 whelps until your side of the battlefield is full. Again, I couldn't find the proper picture, but that's ridiculous. Like, think about it this way. Turn 9, you have an empty board. You play Onyxia, you summon 6 whelps. That is a 14/14 for 9 mana. It's as good as it sounds, although sometimes clogging the board does become a thing. Okay, onto the card additions. Shield Bash. Deal 1 damage to a minion for every armor you have. This is a warrior card, an epic card, so you're not going to see it very much when the game comes out. It's ludicrously powerful. 1 mana, when combined with shield block or the warrior ability, it just does so much damage. A shield block shield slam will kill most things and draw you a card. Very good, should see it in most warrior decks. Farsight. This looks amazing. At first glance it's, oh, so pay 0, draw a card. No, it's not pay 0, draw a card, because you're paying 0 to play that next turn probably, or if it's 3 or less, you wasted it. Alright, if you draw a 1-drop with this, you feel terrible. All you did was play a free 1-drop for 3 mana. Okay. I don't like it, it's too inconsistent, and we'll have to see how things go. Savannah High Main. This card is amazing. 6 mana, 6/5, a bit below the curve, but it's a beast. You know, addition to its value here, because you can beastify it with the bestial rats, and he unleashes the beasts and things like that. And then also Death Rattle, summon 2 hyenas. That's important, because they're also beasts. You're seeing the theme here. If it was not a beast, it would not be good, but it is a beast, so it's amazing. Play it in your beast decks. You need it. Anyway, we had our top 8, not top 4, top 8. Way cooler. More stuff to deal with, and I got the official deck lists, and I can talk about the deck lists instead of just what I think it is, and it's amazing, and everyone's gonna love it, and let's do this. So, first place, Druid Burn by Hollow Ninja. Now, this was a 26 spell deck. Yes, 26 spells. That's crazy, and the 4 minions in it revolve around spells. I mean, it's 2 Cobalt Geomancers for the spell power, and then 2 Gadget Stands for the drawing lots of cards, because everyone loves drawing cards. Let's be honest here, card advantage is your friend. Bite Savagery, clear board. Moonfire, just do a bunch of damage for free. It's for free. You're loving free. Starfall, board wipe, direct damage. Starfire, drawing cards. Force of Nature, Savage Roll, the combo which everyone hates. Innervate and Nourish, and you got all the acceleration and all the card draw, and it's just awesome. The single copy of Rough Naturalize was just because he didn't have deck space for it. He wants to play 2 copies of each, but you got to get your priorities straight, people. I mean, some cards are just better. And he didn't need the Wrath of the Naturalized, not the second one, but he still played one of each just in case, and it worked. This came first, and did not, and just went through all the way through the winners bracket, and won. Came first, what can I say? Second place, Druid Caster Midrange, played by Rhea. This involved a similar structure, however, instead of playing entirely spells, it played about 10 minions along with its spells. I mean, that's a fairly significant difference here, let's be honest here. And it also had its spell power and its Blood Mage Thanos, but it also had the Silver Moon Guardians and the Scarlet Crusaders for the Divine Shield, so they pretty much always get that damage in. And then you got the Jadefire Satyr, which always gets its damage in more or less. And Ragnaros for the board presence, and Nixia, which floods the board into a Savage roll to kill you. It was an interesting deck. I love it. I love both of these decks. I mean, they're really cool to play, really cool to watch. Try them if you want to. And yeah, if you want to play a more caster-oriented, go for the other Druid deck. If you want to play a more sort of mid-rangey, spell-oriented deck, play this one. Third place, Shaman Midrange by Space Wizard. Now, Shaman Midrange is a very interesting deck type because Shaman aggro is what we're used to. But this involved playing Illidan and the Priestesses for healing, and Sylvanas Windrunner to take over things with Black Knight to destroy things with Taunt. This could also be called the Legendaries deck, because there's a lot of Legendaries in this deck. I mean, think about it, just look at them. There's so many Legendaries. Yeah. The one of Deathwing, just like turn 10 if it ever happens, you feel so good about it, it's so much fun. And then you got the double fairy dragon because they're immune to removal, and the Ironbeak Owl because Ironbeak Owl, and lots of control and lots of creatures. It was pretty good mid-range deck. Lots of fun. Go for it if you want. If you like legendaries, go for it. Fourth place, Paladin Tokens, played by me. This is a token deck. It spawns tokens, and it loves spawning tokens with Knife Juggler, which now says summon. That says play on the thing, but that's because I couldn't find one which said summon. But the current version is summon, so it does work. And you just get all the Knife Juggler triggers, and you trigger off 6 or 7 times a turn. You fill the board up continuously every single turn, and then you Stormwind Champion to make all your tokens into 2/2s. And if you get both, they're 3/3s. It's amazing. Fairy Dragon to deal with control, Ironbeak Owl to deal with buffs, Consecration Equality to deal with aggro. It performed quite well. Hunter Beast Midrange, played by Tom223. This was like it was an interesting combination between Beast aggro, which we saw last week, and sort of control for Hunter, where it had the aggro beatdown, and then it also had the kill commands, and the multi-shots, and the explosive traps. And then it had the Beast and King Crush. It was an interesting combination. It made it really far, did really well. If you like Beast decks, this is more consistent than the previous Beast deck, but will not have as insane wins, so to speak. You can't just win straight away with this deck, but it does its job and is very good at doing its job, as evidently being in top 8. Now the Priest Bodies with healing. Now this is by Dorox. He's been testing this for so long I don't even know what to call it anymore. He just took all the mashes and then he like looked at a card, put it in, tested it, took it out, put another one in, tested it, took it out. He was been building this for ages, mashing it all up in a mixer, so I have no idea what to call it. It's just removal, plus early game, plus late game, plus stuff. Read the deck list, I will not do it justice. Druid Minion Midrange. This was a similar deck to second place. The opposite was that instead of playing 20 spells, it played 20 minions, and they're really big. Like Ancient of War, Ancient of Lore, Big Game Hunter to do big stuff. Cenarius, Hogger, things like that. You've got the Muklas in there, Leroy Jenkins, things like that. Just the big stuff. You need the big stuff, and everyone loves the big stuff. If you want to play the big stuff with a Druid, you play this deck and not the other decks, because they don't have big stuff. They just burn you to death. So, rounding out top 8, we have Shaman Tokens. This is similar to the 4th place deck, but that was Paladin tokens. Shaman tokens is a very interesting version of the same archetype because it has many of the same cards, but has Hex to deal with big stuff and Feral Spirits to trigger Knife Juggler twice. And this version ran Earthshocks and Raid Leaders to deal with things, and Raid Leader to buff all the tokens. And it worked. Top 8, both token decks made it to top 8. I'm telling you, man, tokens is a good archetype. I think it's tournament worthy. And I'm not just saying that because I got 4th place with it, because like tokens is actually really fun to play. If you play properly with it, you can do really well. If you play badly with it, let's just say if you play badly with any deck, you're not going to get very far. Let's put it that way, shall we? So, top 5 neutral cards. There's a little conspicuous Ironbeak Owl on there, which you've seen before. However, there were 4 legendaries. 4. There weren't any last week. Like, this is revelation. Like, Ironbeak, I know, it's Ironbeak Owl. Look, it was in 4 of the top 8 decks. What am I supposed to say here? Seriously, next. So, Illidan Storm Range. Yeah, I can't find the image. Anyway, he's a token generator who generates card advantage by making all of your cards 2 for 1, basically. He's above the power curve because he's a 7/6 for 6. And he was in 3 decks. This card is amazing. Please play it. It's really good. It's one of the only legendaries right now that when the game comes out you will realistically craft on the spot because it's so good. Just play it. You need one of these in control decks or mid-range decks. They're too powerful. Leroy Jenkins. The card that was insanely underestimated until recently. But it's 6 damage for 4. And if you consecrate, then it deals with the whelps. And did I mention that the 2 whelps spawned with Leroy Jenkins actually proc Knife Juggler because it says summoned and not to your side? So it procs Knife Juggler 3 times, maybe kills the whelps, and then you get to attack him in the face for 6. And if you have a redemption and he dies, he still has charge, so he comes back and he attacks again. It's so good. I think the metagame has shifted to accommodate these sort of aggro legendaries. Also in 3 decks. Onyxia, yes, the chopped off images. It's a 9 mana 8/8. In 3 decks. Why? Because you board wipe on turn 8 and then you play Onyxia and they just feel like they wasted their turn because they just gave you the ability to summon more whelps. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And then you have the Bloodlust, and then you have the Savage Roar, and then you have the token boosters. I think you understand why this card is good now. Let's be totally honest here. I mean, this card is sick. So, Hogger. Hogger is amazing. It summons things with taunt, being Knolls, which is also awesome, but it summons things with taunt. They're 2/2 tokens. It's still a 4/4 that protects itself. It turns on Knife Juggler. It's like the super imp monster that doesn't kill itself. It's just really, really, really good. The only problem with this card is mind control, I think. And that's just because it automatically spawns tokens. But I mean, if they're gonna mind control your 4/4 and then you just kill them, like, sure, I guess. It's just a good card. I mean, 6 mana is a really nice price for it. It's a balanced card and it's a good card. That's what you want your cards to be, Blizzard. Keep it up. So, that's this week's episode of the HearthStone Weekly, who has brought you the top decks, the top cards. This has been Jotto. If you have any questions, say so in the comments section. If you have any advice on what I should be changing in the show, also in the comments section. This will be going up on the forums, so if you want to directly contact me, you go either on the forums or in the comments section, and I will also post information on Bubble Hearth and the forum post in the description. Anyway, this is Jotto, signing off.